Hello, hello. Welcome to JoJo Crosses. And I just wanted to show you the updates I made on Able Sisters. So what I ended up doing is I put the dirt underneath the flowers. I think it looks a lot prettier, and I added a few more. So I think it actually makes it look a lot nicer in front of Able Sisters. So, hi Tingy. Let's say hi to Tingy today. Everyone's calling me Touchdown now. Here's an orange one for you, Tingy. Peaches, are you excited? Definitely a surprise. Oh, it's a pinafore. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to go into Able Sisters and get my outfit of the day. This is what I ended up with while I was time traveling. I still try to change my outfit every day, even when I'm not with you. So when I'm going about my business on my own, I still am sticking to my rules. So this was the outfit I was with, but we're going to go over here and say hi to Sable because I have to say hi to her every day. We've been getting closer. I think she's going to talk to me about a little more about them and getting a little bit more friendly, I'd say, which is nice. Anyways, let's go see what I get to wear today. Oh, cute hat. So there's hope for the hats, at least. I'm not really a huge fan of the one that I have on my head. So, okay, well, I can be a prince. Okay, these little rose print jackets are cute. I could be very business today or very flashy. Or I could just do, well, I'm already wearing the retro number. I should probably change it. So, okay, let's go with this. And then, well, do I want that color? How about this green one? And then I can do this green button wrapped around skirt. That looks a little funky together. But I'm not sure I'm going to look unfunky today, so we'll go with that. Let me see what hat would be good. Not blue. Maybe the tan. All right, and then let's see what shoes I have to choose from. Oh, okay, it won't be that ridiculous, so that's good. Let's see. I think I will wear the flats, and we'll go with tan to match my hat. Maybe this tan would be good. Perfect. And then I need to take off my socks because they're crazy tan. All right. Well, that is not such a bad outfit of the day. The bottom does not match the top very good, but that's okay. You know, we'll deal with it. It could be worse. It could definitely be worse. I could be wearing a paper bag on my head. So there's that. My idea for today is I need to fill in the space below this direction of Able Sisters. It's quite a large area, and I need to make a path that goes from here over to my little bridgey area up there. And then down here, I thought, you know, I think I'm gonna put in a little path going this direction, and then a little coffee house or cafe bakery combo over here. So we're gonna put on, this is the short-lived moment of my hat because I'm gonna put on my handy dandy construction hat. And I think what we'll do is work on the pathway first. I think I want to use the in-game pathing as much as I can. So I think I'm just going to put like a little spot of dirt here. And sticking with the kind of circle situation Sticking with the kind of circle situation I have, I'm going to round this and make it into a circle. And then I'm going to start my pathing here, which is going to be my, I'm going to do the wood path because I think that would be good for a coffee house. So we will do that here. And I will put some fencing around it in order to kind of quarantine it off to show that it's an actual little, you know, coffee house. And I'm going to have it try to line up with where Able Sisters ends. So right about there. And then we'll go down here quite a bit. And then what I wanted to do is I made some stalls. Let's see how far I have down here. Okay, and then over here. Yeah, we're gonna do kind of the same thing outside of this where we're gonna do the fencing, dirt, and a bunch of flowers. So I want to leave a little space down below because I think that looks cute. And then I made some stalls. What I need to do is update my design. I want it to kind of match Able Sisters since it's below that. Kind of almost making it seem like it's attached, but not really. You know what I mean? So anyways, I will finish this pathing and then I'll be right back. Okay, and voila, it's all done. So the other thing I wanted to do is I want to customize my stalls, but I also want to change the pattern on it just a tiny bit. So I want to go into this and I want to change, oops, no I don't. I don't want to change that design, hold on. I want to copy it, so I'm going to do a copy. And then I'm going to move it up and move it over here. Perfect. And then I'm going to change this design. And what I want to do is I just want to add like a little pinstripe going down on the blanket. See how that looks. On each one of these, I'm going to add it in the same spot. Oh, shoot. Sometimes you mess up. Ah. This is the drift, y'all. Because when I'm doing like individual little things, sometimes it does a drift. If I just keep it straight and narrow here, we're good. Okay, and then this last one. All right, so far so good. And then going the other direction, I think I want to do on this one, maybe like a darker. Let me see how this will look. I have to, let me see if I like this. Oh, that is a little dark. You know what? I think I'm going to lighten it just a couple. So let me go back over here and redo these. Because I do like the color of, you know, the ones, but the mustard one, but maybe cream would be better. Cream's in the background. No, that's just gonna make it blend. Okay, yeah, let me just do this. So what you do is you go up here to change color, and then if I want to make it maybe in a little bit different family, it has to be, I want it to be a little more, whoops, no, I want it to be a little more on this side of things, but warmer. That might be good right there. Okay, let me try that. Did it change it back? Did it do it? Okay, I think I had to hit okay. Okay, perfect. So now we'll go back to my pen and let me see how that looks. It's a little more subtle than the other one. But I want the yellow to be on the front of it. So does that make sense? Okay, let me finish this. I'll be right back. Okay, so I did the customization. Now I'm going to place the actual things. So, okay, I'm back. So, let me see here. I'm going to put one of the stalls here. And then I would like to put another stall kind of maybe kitty corner from it a little bit. Not kitty corner, but let's see. I want to push it out here. And then I want to push it over. There we go. And then what I'd like to do is I got this diner outfit from one of my villagers. So I'm going to put, oh no, I put it on again. All right, Kaylee Games, there you go. See, I do it all the time. All right, place that. And then we're going to just stick it there. So it's going to look like there's an attendant back here. This is the, you know, the olden days type thing. Actually, maybe I'll push this back here. And then on this, I want to put some of the supplies for like creating a cup of coffee. So I'm going to put, let's see. Coffee grinder. I have to just go with what I have from the game. So, stovetop espresso maker. There we go. Okay. I mean, at least it's something, right? Okay. And I think I want this a little more over. Probably back more too, so it's more close to that. Let me see here. All right. Let me go. I want to put that here. Let's try not to put it on again, Joe. All right, place. All right, and then I want to push this back so it's almost touching that guy. He's, you know, the prep guy. There we go. And then here, I'm going to put some things that you would get, you know, if I had a cash register, I'd put that there, but I don't. So I'm going to put a roost cookie here, and then I'm going to put a cup of coffee from the roost here, even though this isn't the roost, but it's as close as I can get to roost coffee, right? I mean, to a coffee cup here in the game without not having it. What's funny is in the store today, they were selling coffee cups, and so I didn't have any yet, so I bought 2 of them. So I'm kind of excited about that because that was like perfect timing. So now I thought I would use barrels for my tables because I thought it kind of looked unique. So, and then I made a couple of chairs, wooden chairs. So I was going to put those down as my, don't ask me why I have a humidifier. It was something that was floating. Yeah, I wish they had like high top chairs, but then the villagers wouldn't be able to sit. The barrel's a little tall to be a table, isn't it? Yeah, it kind of is. I might need to change my plan. I thought this would look cool, but now that I'm doing it, it looks a little silly together. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's vibing. I like the style of it. If this was lower, that would be super cute, but the villager's not going to be able to like reach their stuff and it's going to look weird. So I have to go back to square one. I'll be right back. All right, I made these tables that I'm hoping will work here because it's the only thing I had that's going to be like a single spot, you know? So I thought I'll just put it backwards. So that works. And then I'm going to put a coffee cup on top of this one. That was the color yellow they had inside the inside the store. Oh, I just realized I need this to be over here. Let's see. Yep. Because I'm gonna put fencing where this chair is. So let me push this over. Perfect. And then put this here. Yeah, because yeah, it's gonna end up being in the way here. All right. So I'd like to put 3 sets of tables and chairs. So I'm gonna put another one here. What do I have up here? Wooden chair. That's good. And then we'll have the end table here. I want them to be able to walk between, you know. Right here. And then another chair here. And then on this one, I'm going to put the roost coffee. Perfect. And then I thought on this one, I'll put another coffee cup. We'll put that down here. Let me move it over 1. I have to have room for my fencing too. So that's gonna be a little bit of the design as well. So put that chair there. We'll put another chair here. It's a little boring. Like usually I would put, you know, some treats and stuff on here. Actually, I do have some muffins that I made because I'm able to cook now and I had my crops. So I could do that. Maybe. Let's see. Up here, I thought I would still put my wooden barrel. And then I was going to put on it a, what did I want? Oh, this. And then I am going to put on KK Bossa because that is the cafe music that I'd like playing over here. Oh, that kind of blocks though. You know what? Let me move that back. I'm gonna have to take it down. I'm gonna put it behind because I don't want it to be blocking the coffee part back there. Uh-oh, I see a balloon. Gotta get the balloons. No, I'm not under it. There we go. Let's see what's in yellow. I still can't get it right. Like, I think I know what it is, and then it's out. Ooh, I'll take that. Nice. Free 10,000 bells from the game. Perfect. Okay, where did my barrel go? It's over here. Okay, we'll place that there. I'm not going to put fencing on the back of this because I want to be able to walk up to it and stuff. So, yeah, let's put that there again. Let's put on KK Bossa. Perfect. Just so you kind of get the mood, right? You like get in the mood of the cafe. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and put some fencing around. I'm going to do the same white picket fence as I did for Able Sisters. So we're going to put it on the edge. But I want there to be a little walkway in and, you know, just to have it where it looks like it belongs in there. Perfect. And, I'm not sure the white goes great with this cafe, but I did want to kind of tie in Able Sisters, so I thought if I did the white, it would sort of make it tie in a little bit, you know. So, that'll be good. And then I'm going to keep it open on either side so people can walk through. So that'll be open. Maybe I will make it look like a, hang on, let me do, is it this? No. Is it this? Well, yes, but then And you're squeezing. I don't like that. Okay, hold on. I'll do that over here. There we go. I want it to be kind of more open looking. And then let's do this. Maybe it's like a big door. Does that look weird? Yeah, it does. I don't like it. I'll just leave it like that. Alright, let me finish my fencing on this side. And then we're going to put in all the trees and the flowers, whoops, around it. That way, you know, gotta make it look pretty. And after that, I'll be done with this because, oh, it won't let me do one more? Shoot, okay. Well then I'm not gonna put that one there, I'll just leave it open. Alright, so can walk on through. I do have a little pile of leaves I thought I might put right here in the middle just to make it, because I got that as one of my things and I got barely enough pine cones to make it. That's not where I wanted that. I want it right here. Let's see if I can get it to go. Yeah, it's better. And then I thought I would put the little electric kick scooter here to make it look like someone just kind of pulled up. That's not the direction I wanted it to go. Let me see if I could turn it. There we go. Still can walk through. Perfecto. Yeah, they pulled up. They're going to get their coffee, you know. And then there's where you're going to get it. And then you're going to come over here and sit down. You can't walk behind the chairs, but that's okay. You can walk between and around. That's good. Okay. What else do I have in my pockets? Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, my menu. I want to put the menu here. I don't think it's a coffee one though, but I don't have the ability to change it yet. Is it? No, it's just a menu. That's fine. As long as it's not like desserts or something, because this really isn't a dessert place, it's a coffee house. So, yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to go grab a bunch of trees and bushes and things. Oh, my cacao trees. Let me see, will that go here? Let's see if it will. No, that is not where I wanted it. Let me see if I can squish it in. I have to, oh, I have another pile of leaves too. I didn't realize. Let me see if I can push that down. Yeah, that's where I wanted it, kind of. And then I'm going to put the other one like right over here. There. Okay, not at all where I wanted it. What the heck? That was like behind me and to the side. Actually, I don't want it that far over either. Hang on. She is not wanting to grab it. There we go. Let me pull it one more this way. The struggle is real. I'm not taking it out though, because you guys can just empathize with the struggle. So that's as far as it goes to the fence. That's crazy. Yeah, it won't go that gap. Darn it. Okay, well, anyways. The cacao trees, you know, they're appropriate. Chocolate, coffee, it all goes together, so. Okay, and I thought I would put my other pile of leaves here. Wait, I've got one here and one here. Perfect. I was going to put the gate open here too, but I'm worried that it's going to block the walkway. I guess I could try. Let me see. Let me see if it will block it. And then we'll go like this. I mean, it kind of blocks it, but you can get through perfectly fine. You just have to kind of go around it. I think that makes it look a little more cohesive though, because all the gates kind of have doors on them. So I'm sure it's going to annoy me at some point and I will change it. But for right now, that is what it's going to be. So, yeah. Oh, and I did move my house yesterday. So you can see that that's gone. And then I moved Pashmina. So she now is over with the other villagers. So I'll show you my map really quick. You can see. And I also got a new villager. As you will see, I have Dora. She replaced Julian. I did a tiny little mini villager hunt. And then I'm going to get rid of these two, I've decided, and I'm going to probably get rid of Pashmina. I really want to have Hazel as my sisterly, and then Hornsby and Al just don't really fit the motif, so I'm going to go for another lazy. I just want one of my favorite lazies, so I'm going to try to either hunt for one or amiibo one in a little while, but I'm not sure when I'll get that done. All right, let me go grab my trees. I'll be right back. Okay, and I thought I would show you guys too. Let's see, this is where Sky was, and I amiiboed in Pecan. So she's gonna be my Snooty. I got rid of Sky because I like her, definitely like her, but I feel like she's a little too blue, and again, I'm kind of going more for like cottage core colors. It doesn't really have to be, but the only rules is that I have to like the villager, but I like her, but I really wanted to have a Snooty in there too, and I had already some normals. So, and normals are I know a lot of people's favorite, but they're actually not mine. I actually prefer like the lazies are super cute, and I really enjoy like the like Smugs and, you know, just those kind of guys. So anyways, all right, we'll put a tree there, and then I want to put another tree out here. I'm just kind of putting them where I think I'm gonna want them first of all. Okay, so it's good to frame out that side. I'm gonna probably put a tree right here, because this side already has quite a few. I don't want to block too much, and I've already got a pine there, so I'm going to put a hardwood here. Perfect. And then I think if I can fit one, I'm going to put another one right here. Oh, it's in line. Let's see. Maybe I'll put it here, and we'll put another hardwood in here. Let's see what that does. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and then down this way, I'm probably gonna put like another one right in the middle of these two here. Whoops, nope, not there, girl. Next to it. There we go. Put another hardwood over here. And then what I'd like, ow, well, hey, maybe I want that open so I can walk through. I think I do. Actually, I meant to leave a little opening there anyways. All right, down here, I'm going to put a sapling of a cedar, and then I will stunt that over the next couple days. I'm also going to put another sapling right here, and I want to put this one, and then I'm going to put another sapling down here too. And since it's framing them out, I'm not too worried about them match because they're going to be little. I'm going to keep them little, and I'll put fruit behind them to stunt them once they're grown in where I want them. I think I want them on the stage 2 day, so I like where it has the two little bubbles on these guys, and I don't want it too tall to block, so I want you to be able to still see it. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some bushes and some flowers. Oh, while I'm over here, you guys, look at my flowers. I finally got like an extra mum growing in, which took forever. And I had to plant a few extras from the Mystery Islands. I got an orange tulip. I'm excited about that. I also got, let's see what else grew in over here. Oh, I got an orange hyacinth and some extra hyacinths. I got some white and some yellow. I got an orange Cosmo, another pink Cosmo. There's Dora. Hi, Dora. Oh, she's so cute. I like the mice too, but only some of them. She's adorable though. She's probably one of the cutest ones. I found her on an island when I was hunting, and I thought, I'm just gonna grab her. She's cute. She fits perfectly with what I would like, and yeah, so I'm just gonna take her. So I'm gonna take some of these extra hybrids so I can plant them out in front of my coffee house, because it's all about the extra flowers, that's what makes it. You gotta have those are the the accents, the extra accents that make these things for me anyways. So yeah, let me get a little red lily from over here, and I'll get me a yellow one and a white one. We just kind of spread the love. Maybe I'll put my orange hyacinth over there too. Maybe it'll make babies if I put it over there. Let's take a red rose. Roses are not my favorite in the game, but I'm trying to use all the flowers this time, just to, have a variety on the island and just make it look like it was back in the day. Whoops, that is not the one I wanted. I got to keep my little formation, because that seems to be working for the breeding here. And it rained the last couple days on my island, so that was super helpful, because then I didn't have to come back and water all these things. So anyways, I'm gonna grab some of these bushes. I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna put some of this brown dirt down here, just like I did up at Able Sisters. I'd like to do 2 rows of it, just so it's kind of cohesive with the other. Obviously the tree will be in the middle of it, which is fine. I actually, I should dig up the tree, put the brown dirt, and then put the tree back. Let me do that, because then it'll all look uniform here. Oh, I don't have room. Okay, breed again. This happens. Let me plant a flower here so I have room for it. Let's see, we'll plant you. Perfect. And then let's get that up. And then I'm going to do the dirt. Perfect. And then we'll plant that hardwood again here. Let's see, shovel. Shovel is good. Yes. And then we'll plant you. There we go. Perfect. And we'll do the same thing on this side, and then I'll get my flowers. Whoops. Get my flower. Maybe I'll do it. Let's see if I can get this done. I'll be right back. All right, you guys. Well, I finished up. So I put all these flowers here and these flowers here, and then flowers going up the side. And I got some bushes in here just to make it look a little more done up. And so that is going to complete this build. What I'm going to do tonight probably is I'm going to make this a little bit of a rock path just going up this way, so it shows that you can walk. Oh, you can't walk though. Maybe go this direction. Anyways, we'll put a little pathway through here just to show that you can get through. I will probably put some pathing here and also a little more pathing back here to trail off this way. And then I'm going to build up this whole area here with just a bunch of trees and a walkway going all the way up this direction. So nothing super exciting, but I will show it to you on the next episode. But at this point, this build is done. And it looks like it ties in pretty good to Able Sisters, like it's a little branch off maybe of their little area. So I think it turned out cute. I'm probably going to work on the area down over here, south of Nook's Cranny next. So this will be the spot I work on here. I just kind of like to get the front of the island done. And then after that, we're gonna head over to this side and we're going to do, this is gonna stay my flower breeding and flower fields area. So I don't think I'm gonna mess with this. I really like it. All my villagers have had thought bubbles today, but I already whacked one off of someone earlier, like a couple days ago, so it's too soon for that to be what the reason is. They want to play a game or something. Maple had it a minute ago. I went in, came out. She was no longer a thought bubble, so usually that tells me it's not to go home. Let's see if we can whack it off of, oh shoot. Oh, see, she wants me to go to her house, I think. Yep, she does. Because I am going to go to her house. I'll be right back. Okay, so the good thing about going to Flora's house were two things. First of all, when you go into her house, if you just keep talking to her, she'll first want to play a game. And then I lost the game on purpose because it was painter coveralls and I didn't want them. But I still played with her. And then I keep talking to her and she had all sorts of little things to say. But then after a bit, if you keep talking to them, they'll ask you if you want to buy something in their house. And she had, which I don't have anything for it yet, a wild log bench. And I really like the wild log bench. So she let me buy that from her house. So often they'll let you pick one of their items and purchase it. Then I also, when I was leaving, she let me have her music, which was KK Condor. So now I have this to add to my music collection and I don't have to buy it. So it was pretty good. So if your villagers ever ask you and you're doing this kind of island where you don't have a lot of things, go to your villager's house and just do what they're asking you to do, and eventually you can maybe obtain an item that you don't have a DIY for or something, and also maybe a music choice. So that will be good. So anyways, thought I'd let you know that in case you weren't aware, but almost always that's the case. You just have to keep talking to them and talking to them and talking to them. So anyways, I think that's going to be the end of this video for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, give me a comment if you would. And hopefully some of this, gave you some good information as far as the villager house goes. I do have a pecan moving in probably tomorrow. And I'm going to do some overnight stuff. I'm going to time travel, try to get some bells. I want to try to pay my house off again because I'm also full again. So I'm going to work on that while you guys are not with me because it's boring. I'm going to just be doing a lot of deep sea diving and so forth. So, but anyways, I really appreciate you hanging in with me and always coming back. I'm almost to 200 subscribers right now. I just can't believe that. It's just amazing, and I really appreciate you guys. I thank you for just pushing that button. I know sometimes we forget or sometimes we don't want to have all these subscriptions, but I always kind of feel like the more the merrier, because then my little news feed is filled with all sorts of fun stuff to look at, and if I want to, great. If not, I don't need to, but at least I get it flagged up on there and I can see the other person's stuff. So if you like and comment, that really does help my channel. It also helps the stuff move to the top a little faster, so I appreciate that too. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a great day. All right, take care. Bye.